This program is brought to you by Mega World, Santa Lucia Land, Space by Major Homes, SunTrust Properties, Jao Builders, Buji Royal Design Architects, Pag-ibig Fund, Pixa & Company for Total Structural Management, Pioneer Adhesives, BPI Housing Loan, Wilcon Builders Depot, GT Stoneworks, Centro Estetico, Fifi Hotel and Beach Resort in Morong, Bataan. He came to fame when Hollywood power couple Brangelina took home one of his pieces for their very own bedroom. This morning, we'll visit the Manila showroom of Kenneth Cobonpue. Bibisitahin din natin ang bahay na pinapagawa natin bilang corporate social responsibility ng HomeBase. At kung kayo ang tipong hindi gumagalaw ng walang paalam sa inyong feng shui expert, we'll introduce you to one today. All these and more this Saturday on HomeBase. Kenneth Cobonpue, ang isa sa pinakakilalang furniture designer at maker ngayon sa buong mundo. Mula sa Cebu, ipinakilala niya sa buong mundo ang galing ng mga Pinoy. At ngayon, hindi niyo na kailangang pumunta ng Cebu para makita ang kanyang mga obra dahil may showroom na siya sa Metro Manila.
I've been designing for about 15 years now. My mother was a furniture maker. She was making furniture first for her clients, and then before she decided to turn it into a business. This was back in 1972. I took over the company and started to create the collections for which I'm known for today. And so now the brand is present in more than 30 countries, and we have offices in New York and in Germany. I'm inspired by everything. There's really no formula for inspiration. I think as a designer, you have to look for beauty everywhere. So once in a while, I dig into my treasure trove of memories from my travels, from our culture, from nature, from anywhere I can. I think the way design works is the faster you get from inspiration to object, the better you become at it. And so that process of creation becomes faster over time. I'm known for using natural materials, but over the years I've explored also synthetic ones, especially when they have to go outdoors. And I think the beauty about design in the future is the marriage of both natural and man-made. The pieces in the showroom come from different collections, some from the beginning of my career and some from the last couple of years. And I think it shows a very, very good mix of both the classic and the more contemporary collections. And I think the showroom also tries to portray a theme which changes about twice a year. The design, we basically do everything together. So the shell of the space was designed by my friends Buji Layog Architects Royal Pineda, and the styling was from J. Anton Mendoza. I've always liked to collaborate with other artists and designers, because it's the exchange of, we all learn from the exchange of ideas. That's what design is, it's a living process. The Asian Designer of the Year award is given by Maison Objet in Paris. Maison Objet is one of the two most prestigious and beautiful home and lifestyle fairs in the world. And so they've been having a European Designer of the Year award already for many years, and past winners were like designers like Philip Stark, Zaha Hadid. And so for this year, they decided to hold also an Asian Designer of the Year award. And so the selection process was done over several months from an international panel of judges. And so they combed for designers throughout the region, so some from Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand, before they settled on me. So it is a very prestigious award, one that also quite challenging, because when you're the first recipient of the award, you kind of set the standard for the award itself and for the future generations of winners. It gives me great honor and pride, because the Philippines is a creative country, and so whatever I can do to show to the world that the Filipino is creative, and inventive, that gives me a lot of fulfillment. Design is exposure. Design is also not only in coming up with a new product, but it's also to understand, a lot of about, it's a bit part marketing, part science, part storytelling. It's a fascinating profession, and I think you have to look at yourself, look at your culture, and try to extract something from it and sell it to the world, make it global.
There's a big choke point whenever there's a pickup on an arrival, and because of the first choke point is somewhere here, and then the second is that when people are starting to pick up their family, you're only left with, usually they give you 10 minutes to stay, 5 minutes to stay, but they ask you to move away. But here, with the 4 lanes, we're able to do a long parking or drop-off zone. This is one, and that's another one. So if you arrive and your families are here, you can always exit to be fetched from this surface, this parking surface. So the 2 lanes can always move around. They can always move without bothering the pickup points. Again, because we don't want to turn on any light during the day, as much as possible, the terminal architecture is designed to be open. Enough cantilevers will be provided for the people waiting, but the idea is to really bring in the natural tropical light. The dream was to really create something that will create an impact, not to just the architectural industry, but it is about a paradigm shift. This is about creation of a new standard of what Filipinos should have. We didn't believe that the Filipinos deserve the old airport anymore. We believe that every time we enter the country from a trip, and we always enter through this old airport, we feel that we don't deserve this anymore. It's time to all of the Filipinos to have a better standard. It was more of that dream than having to design an architectural edifice. It's beyond that. It's beyond architecture. This is beyond architecture. This is about the Filipinos trying to create a new image to the world. So that's a greater dream for us, and that's the reason why we did this. As an architect, it's always an accomplishment to create a vision and to share it. And now that it's going to be built, it would be a great success and something as an achievement for me as an individual. But I think it's more than, and it's really beyond myself. It's not just for me, but it's really for the country. Of course, this is the future of what we're doing as Buji Royal, and we're working with the new group of a development company. The fact that it is about the country makes it, never ending.
innovative and environment-friendly products. Yan ang hatid ng ParexGroup Incorporated, isang French multinational company. Sa Pilipinas, kilala ang Parex sa mga brands nitong Davco, Lanco at Parex, mga gamit na materyales mula sa sahig, pader at iba pang konkretong parte, mapabahay man o building. Ang Binangonan Project ang isa sa mga corporate social responsibility projects ng HomeBase. Layo nitong makatulong at mabago ang buhay ng ilan nating kababayan sa pamamagitan ng pagbibigay ng maayos na tahanan para sa kanila, mula na rin sa aming tagline na Building Homes, Changing Lives. Ang Bangolay family ang napili ng HomeBase para sa proyektong ito dahil na rin sa kanilang sitwasyon. Ang pagtira nila sa gilid ng floodway, isa sa mga danger zone sa Metro Manila.
Talagang dito, tuwing may bagyo, taon-taon talaga na talagang binabaha kami dito. So, inaabot talaga yung second floor namin. Tapos yung mga gamit namin talaga mga nakababad talaga sa tubig. Gano'n.
Yung halos 4 na buwan yun na nakababa. Hindi pa, kumbaga yung tubig hindi pa bumababa. Naglalagay lang kami ng tulay para makadaan. Dati nga, sa bubong pa kami dumadaan para lang makatawid sa kalsada.
Yung talagang inaabot kami ng second floor noon, yung bundoy. Tapos matagal, yun na yung ilang buwan na yun. Talagang hirap talaga ang sitwasyon namin talaga dito tuwing may baha talaga, tuwing may bagyo.
Isa sa mga partners namin dito ang ParexGroup Incorporated. At sa pagkakataong ito, ang preparasyon sa pagpipintura ng bahay ang kanilang naiambag.
We're here sa HomeBase project and we're here to explain our product, Lanco 103 Skim Coat, para gamitin sa walls, interior and exterior ng bahay. Lanco 103 Skim Coat is a skim coat, ready-to-use paste. Ready to use, meaning no need for mixing. So, it's a innovative product ng ParexGroup Inc. And Lanco 103 is used to correct imperfections sa walls natin, like 0.3 to 4 mm na seams, air pockets, yung mga holes, kino-correct niya para i-ready yung wall natin for painting. All-in-one product siya, meaning from your cement render, no need to use lason or neutralizer na usually ginagamit sa conventional plastering. No need to use yung putty to correct yung alon-alon, yung mga grooves natin na hindi pantay sa wall. And then no need to use primer. So with that, makakasave ka sa material cost mo dun sa acid or dun sa neutralizer na panglason, material cost mo dun sa putty and primer. And then, bukod doon, makakasave ka pa sa time and labor cost. Kasi yung pag-a-apply ng acid putty, yung pagsasanding mo sa kanila, meron kang labor days, hindi rin naman pwedeng sunod-sunod sila at a day, so maghihintay ka lagi ng curing time nila. So with this, after nung cement plaster mo, basta maka-cure na siya, ready to apply ka na, and then just let it cure for minimum of 3 days. Pwede ka na mag-apply ng top coat mo na paint. Meaning top coat, no need for a white primer ng paint since white na talaga yung standard color niya. Usually kasi for residential, from CHB, so paplasteran natin siya ng cement and sand mix, yun yung rendering natin or plaster. Then from that, i-cure yun, and then lalagyan ng neutralizer or yung paglalason, yung tawag sa site. And then from that, hahayaan mo ring matuyo dun yung nilagay mong neutralizer or lason before ka maglagay ng putty, kasi since yung plaster mo hindi naman smooth pa yan eh. So marami pang parang sugat-sugat yung wall mo, or ang tawag nila is wood float finish, hindi ka pwedeng mag-paint right after. So gagamit sila ng putty after nilang lasunin. Then yung putty, isa-sanding pa nila yon. Then after ng putty, mag-white sila na primer, yung white paint. If may makita pa silang imperfections like yung grooves na hindi pantay sa wall, hindi pa flat yung wall natin, mag-apply na naman sila ng putty, another layer of putty, and then sasanding ulit. And then, tsaka pa lang sila mag-paint. So, yung steps na yon na eliminate na from your cement plaster, you could apply Lanco 103 directly. Lanco 103 can be used interior and exterior. Walang problema. Kahit exterior, kahit direct yung araw, magagamit mo siya. Tapos bukod sa substrate na konkreto, pwede mo siyang gamitan sa FISM board, gypsum board, yung mga lightweight blocks, lightweight concrete, yung mga Viba boards, pwede siya doon. Since cement-free siya, hindi siya yung from pail, wala kang intindihin curing kung titigas siya. Basta kung hindi mo siya maubos from pail, takpan mo lang siya, you could use it for another day. Advantage ni Lanco 103, meron rin kasi ibang skim coat sa market na white yung color niya, but that comes in powder form. Ang powder form kasi, minimix mo with water, usually, yung consistency niya is makunat, yung tawag nila sa site, masyadong thick. So, pag in-apply mo siya, makapal agad, and then nagpupulbos. Makikita mo na yung difference sa first coat. So, kung yung wall mo may imperfections, malalaman mo agad kung mas malalim yung area nito kasi dark pa dun sa area na yun. Tapos yung pantay na is white na siya. So, that's the time na you would have to apply another layer ng Lanco 103 para ma-evenly finish mo siya. Pag-apply ng product, kahit kung sino yung pintor nyo or yung mason nyo, yung nag-plaster ng wall, kung sino yung naka-assign mag-paint ng wall, kayang-kaya na, no specific skill na kailangan. Basta mason or pintor, kayang-kaya siyang gamitin. And then, sa tools, meron tayong advisable sa kanya yung flat trowel or yung radelang bakal. Kung kaya naman, pwede rin namang kahit hindi pintor or mason, basta may idea sa pag-apply, very easy to use siya. And then straight from pail, no mixing, kaya pati sa tools, you just have to use yung radela and panglinis, sanding, or sandpaper pang sanding, you can apply it very easily.
Abangan nyo ang update ng Binangonan Project dito lamang sa HomeBase. Taon-taon ginaganap ng Pag-ibig Fund ang I Do Araw ng Pag-ibig. At ngayong 2014, mahigit 4,000 couples ang kanilang naipakasal ng libre. Libre pa ang resepsyon at marami pang iba.
Last year, 2013, yung sister niya, kinasal din po dito sa Pag-ibig. Tapos sabi namin, by next year, kami naman po. Pumunta po kami ng Pag-ibig, naging car po kami doon, yun nga, binigay po sa amin kung ano yung mga requirements, yun, pinalop po namin agad-agad. Yun, nakuha naman namin agad yung mga requirements. Kaya nakapasok po kami. Mas importante po yun kasi mas makakumpleto yung pagsasama nyo kasi kasal na po kayo. Kaysa sa hindi po, marami pong mga struggle na dinadaanan na hindi minsan mayroong mga problema na hindi agad na mas masaya kami ngayon na ikakasal na po kami ngayon sa wakas. Una-una, libre po. Saka yung proseso ng mga dokumento, madali lang po. Kaysa sa yung kami mismo ang magpaplano na halimbawa sa simbahan, mahirap po kasi una sa budget, yun nga, yung mga susutin, tapos yung pamilya ng bawat isa, papupuntahin, di ba? So, malaki po yung advantage dito sa Pag-ibig. Kaya, nagpapasalamat po kami sa Pag-ibig dahil isipan po nila ang programang ito. Kaya, saludo po kami sa Pag-ibig.
Salamat po sa Pag-ibig na binigyan yung kagaya namin na mahirap, binigyan kami ng ganitong libreng kasalan. Salamat po.
Salamat dahil naisipan niyo ang programang ito. Kaya hanga po kami sa Pag-ibig. Dahil kami po ay isang membro ng Pag-ibig.
Ang iba sa atin, kumukonsulta muna sa mga feng shui experts bago magpagawa ng bahay. At isa sa mga kilalang eksperto dito, si Master Hans. Paano nga ba siya nagsimula? Panoorin natin.
I'm a pure-blooded Chinese, no, and we're a strong practitioner or strong believer of feng shui. Even my parents, nagsimula sa parents ko, strong believer, and we practice feng shui. So, okay, napapansin nyo naman na I wear lucky charms. Also, may store din ako ng lucky charms. So, doon ako nagsimula ng enthusiast ko, ng interest ko sa feng shui. And feng shui naman talaga, nag-work naman sa akin at marami na rin akong client na natulungan para umunlad ng kanilang buhay, para sa mga single na gusto magka-boyfriend or girlfriend, natulungan ko rin. Para sa mga mag-asawa na gusto magka-baby, natulungan ko rin sila. May mga negosyo na mahina na naunad natin, may sakit na natulungan natin through feng shui. Ang feng shui kasi is harnessing the right, tamang energy sa bahay to invite more prosperity, to invite more good health, and to invite more happiness para sa bahay. Para naman sa negosyo, para ma-invite din sa negosyo mga positive vibes para magkaroon ng mga auspicious o maging mas better ang negosyo. Ang mga existing bahay naman, meron mga cures din na pwede natin gamitin. Halimbawa, natayo na yung bahay, Master Hans. Kailangan pa po natin ba ipatibag o paano yung feng shui medyo hindi maganda? Ano dapat natin gawin? Mga pag natayo na yung bahay, pwede natin ipino-feng shui natin ulit yan para mas maging maayos yung lugar na yon. Pag may mamali, may mga feng shui cure naman na pwede natin ayusin para maayos yung mga negative, mamali sa bahay na yon. Ang ginagamit ng isang feng shui master is compass, or sa feng shui ko, I use the lopan. Yung lopan kasi sa feng shui compass, it's more comprehensive na feng shui compass wherein tinuturo doon kung saan yung mga formula. Ang feng shui compass may mga formula na doon. The work of a feng shui master is here para malocate niya saan ba specific dapat ilagay yung pintuan. Yung pintuan kasi sa bahay is very important. The mouth of the chi ng bahay, yung pintuan is the mouth of the chi ng bahay. Yung mouth of the chi niya, kung gusto mo mag-attract ng good health, gusto mo mag-attract ng prosperity, yung mouth niya dapat tama. Yung bedroom, importante din. Kasi yung bedroom is where yung tao doon sa bahay nagpapahinga, nagre-rejuvenate ng kanyang energy. Ang bedroom dapat mas maging more positive or mas vibrant, mas happy or mas lucky. Ang tamang position ng bedroom, this would attract family happiness.
Thanks for watching this episode of HomeBase. I'll see you next week.